Season's greetings. I'm happy to welcome you all to participate in the 25th National HRD Network Conference to be held at Hyderabad from February 2nd to 4th of this year 2023. The theme of the conference is Decoding Future, Building Human-Centric Universe. The conference is expected to focus on ways in which organizations need to restructure, organizations need to develop skills, change the HR profession and HR professionals, and so many other things relevant for the changing world. National HRD Network always responded to the challenges. This conference is therefore based on what we have seen the world, particularly in the last one decade. Especially post-pandemic, the nature of work is changing, technology is changing, organizations are required to respond with new structures, systems, the concept of leadership changing. In fact, the concept of HR itself is changing. Quite unlike in the past, today we talk of HR is for everyone. We also say everyone is his or her own HR manager. This conference, which is conceptualized by a large number of volunteers. I'm sure you know National HRD Network is a body of HR professionals, and a large number of them in different chapters work on a voluntary basis. These are all high caliber intellectuals. For the last 38 years, since the time National HRD Network was conceptualized in the year 1985, the first conference that was held in 1985 was Recent Experiences in HRD, coordinated by Dr. Denison Pereira of Larsen Tobro, and I was at XLRI as L&T Chair Professor. It is on the fourth day of the conference we conceptualized the National HRD Network. It was registered in the year 1986 with people like Father Abraham, Dr. Anil Khanderwal, K.K. Verma, Professor Pestranji from IIM Ahmedabad, Dr. Kakoli Saha, G.K. Ghosh from Arvind Mills, J.C. Parikh from State Bank of India. We all signed the memorandum for the Registrar of the Societies and Charities Commissioner. The first conference was held in the year 1987, September 10, 11 and 12. In fact, Economic Times brought out a special issue on HR the day before the conference began. The first day of the conference was addressed by many CEOs from across the country, inaugurated by Dr. V. Krishnamurthy, and talks by M.V. Subbaya, Suresh Krishna, M.V. Arunachalam, Deen Dayal with MRL, Ramesh Daga, Venu Srinivasan, CRR of L&T ECC, Waghul from ICICI, and a large number of other CEOs. One full day was spent. In fact, people like K.K. Noria made presentations about their own concepts of HRD. The second and third days was spent looking at the kind of experiences the people have. The conference was coordinated by Mr. S. Chandrasekhar from L&T ECC. Very well organized conference where every participant on the day of registration got the book, which was the title of the conference, Alternative Approaches and Strategies of HRD. After that, at the end of the conference, somebody said, after attending these 3 days of the conference, I think HRD seems to be only for elite groups and I don't find workers anywhere. We took it as a challenge and organized the next conference in 1989, HRD for Workers, called as Towards Organizational Excellence through HRD, where we got union leaders and CEOs and a whole lot of other people under the leadership of Mr. M.R.R. Nair. Subsequently, every conference that was held by the National HRD Network was according to the time and demands of the time. For example, when we went through the liberalization and so on, we titled one of the conferences as HRD in the New Economic Environment. And globalization has swept into the country. we titled the next conference as International Conference on HRD, which was addressed by people from across the world. After that, whatever conference was held, either it is transition, transcendence, or VUCA world, or again excellence, or HR profession, number of conferences that were held focused on the contemporary themes. This is because we have the top level HR professionals leading the National HRD network with 17,000 and odd members and about almost 40 chapters. It is growing into other countries. Currently it is led by S.V. Nathan of Deloitte, who is doing a marvelous job. And we have had excellent presidents in the past who had their teams conceptualized the whole conferences and various other deliberations and books and publications and podcasts of HRD network. They are all supported by a wonderful secretariat that is present at Gurgaon in Delhi. Currently, Dhananjay Singh is the Director General of the National HRD Network. I want to wish Vipul Singh and his team all the best for organizing a great conference. I'm sure this conference will set new benchmarks as they desire and show us many pathways for restructuring organizations, relooking at work, and rebuilding HR profession, and rebuilding everyone with skills, and live true to the mission of the National HRD Network, that is humanizing work in all sectors of life. Wish you all the best. Look forward to seeing you at Hyderabad, February 2nd to 4th. And have great time during this festival season, Republic Day, and see you at Hyderabad. All the best from T.V. Rao, founder president of the National HRD Network.